December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
Throughout his career, few have doubted Jameis Winston's ability to throw the football. The concerns, they've always centered around his accuracy and taking care of it. When he makes good decisions on the field, excellent numbers usually result.
Jameis going to look to throw right away.
Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They go play action. Winston.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 17 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Winston's throw caught by Olave.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Winston to give. It's Kamara.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Winston.
And this one taken in by Olave. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. We're curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Vikings pick up the football.
We know turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this one, and to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear it right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 7 catches, 80 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
7 yards there and a first down.
The Vikings had a woeful 2-9 on the year, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here, losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
The A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive.
They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel. How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And Kamara with a call on 1st down as he works his way forward for a gain of about 6.
From the 38, Winston. Buying time to his left.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. We're scoreless after 1. Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, Winston. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Jameis to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Winston. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Saints post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. On play action, they'll throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw on the money to Rager. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they picked up the 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Saints' 9-yard line.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. It's caught on the right side at Smith. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Now Sam Sloman is on. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
First down, Winston. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Winston.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jameis again. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
To Michael Thomas. It's a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Second and 2.
To throw, Winston. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down.
Winston now to throw on 1st down.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston.
Alvin Kamara wheeling it in on back-to-back plays.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They run. It's Kamara. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Winston. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. Now we'll look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Saints. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the 3rd quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And Cook has it, left side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the middle with Cook. Shifts by him. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 30, the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Third down, Winston. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2nd and 5.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
It's now 4th down.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, a nice little juke. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
68 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. To throw is Winston.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Kamara up the middle. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Here's Kamara trying to run for it.
And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
He'll drop to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he will have a Vikings 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And this is caught by Kurz. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
They'll
7.
look to throw again. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
The 3rd down pass. Intended for Sammy Watkins. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
Standing right on his own 5-yard line. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their 38.
And he'll start with a give to Kamara.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. On play action, Winston. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4-yard pickup on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
That's complete to Troutman right side. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Lava's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. The 1st down throw for Winston.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Here's Winston. And he will find his man on the outside. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. Touchdown! Michael Thomas with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Important extra point up and through, and the lead is now 14-10. A 10-play drive that time.
And it's Michael Thomas who ends it with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 4. At time, a huge factor. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Smith Jr. out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
He's back to throw.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Finding Watkins.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game.
He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw.
Right back to Cook for another completion. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. And this one is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
He'll look to throw.
Open man, it's Rager. He's got it.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do our job, man.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
One receiver right is Watkins. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And